Hi, boys and girls. So, the second thing we're going to be talking about today is interrogative pronouns. When we talked about sentence types, we learned that an interrogative sentence is a sentence that asks a question. So, interrogative pronouns are words such as who, what, and which. So, let's look at what our little cheat sheet at the top here says. It says interrogative pronouns are words that begin questions. Words such as who, what, and which are interrogative pronouns. So, an example of this in use would be who will ask the mayor if we can build a community park? When we use an interrogative pronoun, we are indicating that we don't know exactly who or what it is that we are talking about. So, what is important to understand about this is that when you change this initial word from a normal noun to an interrogative pronoun, you then are changing the sentence from a statement to a question. So, whenever you're rewriting a sentence, it's important for you to make sure that you're putting a question mark at the end, just like we see here. So let's look at the examples that we have. Our directions say rewrite each sentence as a question. Use an interrogative pronoun in place of the underlined word or words. So number 1 says, Mom brought us to the community garden. Well, we need to replace the word mom with an interrogative pronoun. So let's look at some of the examples that we have. We can use the word who, the word what, or the word which. Only one of these indicates we're talking about a person or a human. So our best option for number 1 is to use the word who. So we're just going to write who on the line here. As you know, I can't really type on these, so it's almost impossible for me to write. So this changes my sentence from Mom brought us to the community garden to who brought us to the community garden. Once again, that goes from a statement to a question, so we need to get rid of our period and turn that into a question mark. Number 2, the west side of the park was sunny. Now we need to turn this into a question or into an interrogative statement. So I want to pick an interrogative pronoun that will replace the west. So I can choose between what or which. Usually when I have a set number of options, I would use the word which. So once again, let's look at our sentence. The west side of the park was sunny. I'm talking about direction, so that means I really only have 4 options in total, right? North, south, east, and west. So I want to clarify to my reader that there is a set number of choices, and I'm going to use the word which instead of the west. So we're going to change the west to which. And once again, we're going to get rid of our period at the end, and we're going to turn it into a question mark. Okay, let's look at the page that you're going to do independently today. It's even easier than the projectable because all you have to do is put in the interrogative pronoun. So an interrogative pronoun, once again, replaces a person, place, or thing in a question. Some interrogative pronouns are who, what, and which. Interrogative pronouns in use, who started the garden. So number 1, blank planted flowers in the garden. We know that a person plants flowers in the garden, so we want to put the word who here. H-O. Good. And how about number 2? Blank does she grow there? Well, we're talking about a thing or a vegetable or a plant, so we would use the word what in this instance. So we would put what here. What does she grow there? So now you can do 3 through 8 independently. If you have any questions, please reach out in Google Classroom so myself, Miss Cook, or Mr. Dubé can assist you. Thanks, guys.